Delighted with another clean sheet and really delighted with the overall performance. I think, especially in the second half, we really turned up heat on London Colney, and I thought we were relentless in terms of our regains, in terms of our entries into the final third. The only disappointment on the day for me really was that we didn't convert more chances, and some credit of that must go to the goalkeeper who made some outstanding saves throughout the course of the game. But from my perspective, it was a really good team performance, and I look at the overall performance from individuals. I was delighted for Joe Palmley to get his long-awaited debut. Joe's been so patient since he's come here. He's got a fantastic attitude, real tenacity, and he's been chomping at the bit, and I thought he had a really good solid debut, as did Ramel Sterling on his debut start, which I thought he was a real handful. Given an opportunity due to us unfortunately losing Joe in the morning of the game. But like we always say here, one man's disappointment's another man's opportunity, and Ramel came in and took his chance. I thought he was excellent, and I was so pleased for him to get his goal. I thought, as I said, overall team performance I was really pleased with, and it gives us something certainly to build on what's going to be a really tough run coming up over the next 2 weeks. Yeah, so at the time of talking, at the moment we're more or less at a fully fit squad ready for Saturday against Arlesey. Delighted to say that we've had a 7-day approach for Carl Faulkner this week from another club that he's turned down without even speaking to them. That speaks volumes of the person Carl is. When I rang Carl, like I do with all the times, to say to him that there was an opportunity for him to speak to another club, he was emphatic in his desire to stay. And like I've said before, with a lot of our players who've been approached by other clubs, there is a tendency in the game. Sometimes I know managers, complain about players moving down the road for £1. Kyle's loyalty, we absolutely love him here. He's been an absolute breath of fresh air since he's walked through the door. Did really well to get his goal on Saturday. Could have had a couple more. But he's exactly the type of personality that we want within the group, and we're looking forward to growing with him. So full credit to Kyle. As I said, his loyalty is massively appreciated by myself and everybody within the football club, and I'm just really looking forward to continuing to work with him over the course of the next stage of his journey. And obviously going into Saturday now, we've got hopefully as near to a fully fit squad as we can choose from, bar 1 or 2 illnesses. Really hopeful we can welcome Joe Sellers-West back to the group. Obviously absent on Saturday, but Joe's a really big player for us, and somebody that we hold in real high regard here. I've known Joe since he was 15, and really excited to get him back into the group ready for Saturday. Yeah, so we go into the game against Arlesey now, and what's going to be the start of a real tough couple of weeks for us. Obviously we play Arlesey in the Cup as well in a couple of weeks' time, and like us, like every club at this level, Arlesey I know over the last couple of weeks have had some injury problems, but they've got some really good quality players, and we know it's going to be a tough game there, especially this time of year now with pitches the way that they're changing. You have to find ways to adapt and find ways to win games of football, and we go into Saturday like we do every single game. We will prepare properly, prepare thoroughly, with a mindset to go out there and get 3 points, and we understand that they're going to provide a stiff challenge for us. Martin, to be fair to him, has gone in and changed a lot of the personnel there within the club. We know his teams will be competitive, they'll be tenacious, and inevitably will offer us a real stern test. So if we want to continue this wonderful run that we've been on, we're well aware we have to make sure we're on top of our game, and anything less won't be tolerated. So looking forward to the challenge. A few games now on the road for us, which will be a real tough couple of weeks, but it will be a great marker point for us to see, is the group as good as we think it is, and where do we need to strengthen next season to make sure that we need to get ourselves into those positions and get the club to where we all want to get to. So really looking forward to the next 2 weeks and the challenges that it brings, and starting with what will be a real tough one on Saturday.